Howdy everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just wanted to show you the crazy ride that Bitcoin's been going up. It hit over 13,400 this morning. That's US dollars. So let's check it out. I think from what I'm seeing, it has dropped off quite a bit. It's down currently at 5.56, but it was up 6% a few hours ago. So let me just show you what's been going on. I'm trying to make sense of what's been going on. Also, the same could be said for for Ethereum as well. So let's check her all out. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the price action. Let me just make sure I'm in the right direction. I don't think I am. Now, just so everybody knows, the Linux box is now running fully with all the latest crypto trading and Forex scripts in Python on the Linux box. That means they're running 24/7 now, and the price now of my analytics will be going up. So be aware of that. Okay, so we are dealing with Kraken, the exchange. So right now I am going to show you price action of BTC, Bitcoin against US dollar over the last 7 days. Again, we are going to look at Fibonacci. I did say that the price would come down a few on the weekend. Instead, it went up. I like to be wrong in that sense, but it will show you what has been happening. So we have generated a bunch of charts here, which is all fine. Let's look at them. Okay, so here we are with Bitcoin. Now you can see what's happened here. All right, so this is over the last week. It's been a very steady climb and this massive drop off in the last few hours. Now, it doesn't take much when you start to see the RSI gets hit. It's been peaking, all of this enthusiasm, and then, of course, we drop off, but this time, very big. Now, what can happen here? A couple of things can happen. As you know, the range is getting much, much tighter. So we are looking at the last week. The range of the price moves of the Fibonacci levels are much tighter. Let's get rid of this email business. So typically we have our 500 level. It just came out of nowhere. The 500 right here, Fibonacci level. We like to see the entry at 618, which it did, tested the usual 786, and somewhere along the line it went into this mode of up to the one level and then just dropped off like a ton of bricks. So what does that mean? Well, the way to do that is to check out these levels. Now, I do believe if the level of Bitcoin does break through the next few hours, which it most likely will, through the 500, I'm not sure how far it will drop. But this is the problem of intraday trading. I've just turned on, as I said, the big switch again for all of the Forex and crypto. So we'll be watching it 24-hour, and we will be having a live signaling service as well. But in the meantime, we missed out all these, and usually what we typically would see is oscillation between 786 and 100, but this time we have not seen it. So what does that mean? I just believe that first time yet we've seen this sudden big rise of Bitcoin. Now, this I don't know. This is a different pattern I'm used to, but it has to drop. It has to drop. But the momentum over time as the euphoria starts to build Bitcoin up. It's not like Bitcoin's peak will be at 13,863. I just think that it will definitely, it has already dropped back at 12,077. But most likely it's going to, I'm hoping that it will just sustain at this level at the 500, 11,533, and then continue to build from there. But it shouldn't go below that. I hope it doesn't. But in the meantime, we can get a better with a 2-day view, which I like to do. So now let's check out Ethereum, because I have mentioned in the last video on how Ethereum and Bitcoin are pretty well the same patterns, not exactly 100, but the ups and downs are very similar. So let's check to see if that's the case or not. Yeah, Ethereum's the same. Here you go. It doesn't take much to see that the pattern is identical. Not quite, but you know, if I was to line it up like that, you would think it's not much difference. Ethereum's dropped off as well. So same thing. I think Ethereum will drop. Here's the levels for 355 at level 1, 3036, 168, 786, 321, 384 at the 618, and I'm hoping it just does not drop below 311. And we'll leave it at that over the next day, but we will be watching it. I'm hoping to turn on the actual signaling service over the next couple of days, if all works out. And things will start to, at least for momentum trading. Other than that, I'm going to leave it at that, and hopefully got questions you know where to ask them. Talk to you later.